So Neil, not that you are ever a man in football to get carried away with things, but this was a reality check nonetheless today.
Yeah, it was going to happen. The team had been in a poor run of form up until the last 5 games. We've managed to turn that round, but you also have to realise why they were down in the table. That's why I was bought in, because things weren't going well. Now, we've turned that round a little bit, but we've had a setback today, and that was always going to happen, believe you me. You don't suddenly transform a team from being third from bottom into the top 6 or 7. That takes time, and today showed the frailties in the team, I'm afraid, and we got beat, would I say, by a better side, not particularly, but a team that did their jobs. That's what we've been doing of late. Everybody in the team's been doing the jobs. Today they didn't. That's what you get, Chris.
What would you sort of put it down to today? I mean, have we been overperforming, do you think, in these last few matches? And today's kind of like, well, we're still kind of trying to find ourselves a little bit.
We are. There's no doubt about that. And today was the first time we've had the majority of the ball. That's maybe because our opponents played, particularly after the first goal. I thought the first goal came against the run of play. I thought we were just getting on top, and then conceded, which was ideal for Widnes, how they played, or how they play. They picked us off after that. I still thought, even though we haven't got a mountain of goals in us, I still thought at half time that we could get something from the game.
Even though going 2-0 down in first half injury time must be such a blow.
It was, but then it's no use me going in and falling out with them. My job then is to try and get us back in the game. And like all managers, I'd said the next goal will be vital to the outcome of the game. And as I say, scoring a goal in the next 10 minutes, doesn't matter when you score. It was important not to concede that third goal. That was more important than scoring our first goal, and it was a calamity, and that's why the team's been struggling, Chris.
Okay, well, we must always look forwards. We've had that reality check today, and we've got a very tough test next Saturday. Prescott Cables are coming back here. But ironically, sometimes, you play against a tough side and your game has to rise with it, doesn't it?
Well, I think we'll be fine because of what we do in the week. I think they'll be determined to do better next week. Certainly, I don't expect us to have as much of the ball next week, but our decision making, our balls into the box, weren't fantastic, and that comes because we haven't had as much of the ball in previous games. Wow, what's happening? We're in control of the game. Well, we thought we were in control of the game, and just our balls into the box, some of our decision making, a lot of straight balls into the forwards' feet, a lot of long balls from the back. Whenever we got the ball wide, particularly in the second half, I thought we looked as though we might cause them a few more problems, which we did. But then when we got the ball wide, our delivery wasn't, and our choices weren't probably
not
what they
quite
should
good
have been.
enough. Yeah, okay. Well, it's a diplomatic way of putting it, of course. You've been in this game a long time, so you know. So, Neil, we'll go on to next week. Thanks for your time today, and, there we go. Put it
Smash
there.
it.